Audio check. Check. Check 1, 2. Audio check. We're so far behind there. Alright, we have audio on the YouTubes. Do we have a hello Twitch? It appears we have audio on the Twitch. All right. Welcome once again, folks, to another Effin A Gaming stream. We are getting underway early today. We will be playing some PGA Tour 2K23. And once again, we are streaming in support of the Canadian Cancer Society. Do follow that link in the chat and find out more about the 100 Hours of Gaming Challenge. Show your support, and remember that every little bit helps. And every little bit of help gives others hope. Once again, shout outs to Shaman. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate you so much, milady. Okay, tea time it is. Farmers Insurance Open. Here we go.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young, but has been on tour for about 30, 40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack an experience. She
Off
can
to
do
a great
it all.
start.
Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Didn't hit it that hard.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And
We
that's
can
a good
handle
make
a
in the
par.
end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
He's currently tied for 8th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their seconds.
A 14
Not
footer.
too bad.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh,
It's on a great
that's
line.
short.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
No, it doesn't. We're still
There are
even.
so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is in the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This one's tracking.
Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. I like the look of this. And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Setting up miles from the hole. Get in the hole. Now that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Stick.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Put it in the hole now.
This
just
would be a
get
great
it
up and down.
close.
Ooh, that almost went down. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader.
Nope.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yes.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
We're okay with the pars.
There's a real premium
Even
on
means
your tee
points.
shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairway is
Okay.
critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Bounce up there. Are you going to
Playing
stop?
within their comfort
Okay.
zone there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a great stroke.
In. Yes.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
Well, take it.
Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Handy effort, that one. Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
The par 4 seventh, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one heading to the bunker.
That's disappointing.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 6th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Not going to be at 100
This one
much
for
longer.
bogey.
This shit keeps up.
Nice stroke.
Oh,
That's frustrating. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Here's Lexi Thompson. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
this old fucker just
All
ain't
right,
consistent.
facing a little up and down here to save the par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. He's got this
Oh.
for his par.
Steady on. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yep, well hold for bogey. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is Lexi Thompson. Wonderful shot. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks
Some
like.
of these rounds are just too
Our leader
predictable.
is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 5 ninth is a monster
Especially
over
with
600
this
yards, Rich.
inconsistency.
Challenging to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. But what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. And it'll be fun to see how
All right,
this
folks,
matchup
we'll
shakes
be
out.
back momentarily to finish the back 9. Do stick around. All right, let's see if we can do a little better on the back nine. Oh,
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
with a kitty in the way.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Mhm. The kitty doesn't need to chase the ball.
Yeah, nicely played.
The kitty doesn't need to chase the ball.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
This putt to get even with Lexi.
You getting comfy now?
This is on a stupendous line.
One wheat bix too many, I think. Putting for a par here. It's got a chance. Yeah, we'll take that. Currently at
always
plus
gotta
one
have
for the
your
day.
M when I'm streaming. Hmm? Good thing I don't need two hands today.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently one stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
I think we may switch up to using
Terrific
the
shot.
controller
Who could have
in the
thought you'd hole it?
because this mouse is
And back
just
to the play,
not
shall we?
consistent at all.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Not close at all.
Good looking putt. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And Cooge currently leads this one. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green
The
that
wind
sits
ain't coming
just
back
above you.
into me,
Not a
you
ton of movement,
idiots.
but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn,
That's
Clyde.
gonna go off the back, even though I brought it down. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Okay.
That's just inside the range. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. And this putt to move into the top 10.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. So after that hole, He's now up to even with the card.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, come on.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Stick.
That was special.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, nice looking putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's begin the 14th.
yeah, I definitely got to go to the 3-click or controller because this mouse just isn't consistent at all.
Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting
Do
up
that
from
right
about
now.
130 yards out.
Trying to
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh my God.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 7th position. Oh, caught up in some branches. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Time for the 5th shot. 5 shots off the pace.
No shit.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, so
This was
close.
a bad idea.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's looking good. She's currently 1 ahead of her rival today.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Matt Kuchar finds himself
Get
with a
me back
one-shot
in there
advantage
so I
over
can
the field.
use that back.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Looking really good, this one. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And stepping up the standings after that effort. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
11 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She got one back on that last hole.
And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, get in. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
And off the other side. Nope.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This is what they have left for a par.
Well done. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. And after that effort, that's how it looks. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Sitting at +1. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt for a final score of 72. This one's looking good.
Nope.
Just didn't drop.
Wow.
Par putt coming up here.
And
that was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, Henny, when we saw this player pick out Lexi Thompson as their rival, we thought, wow, that was bold, that was ambitious, but they were up to the task and delivered the win.
Luke, Lexi does not take any prisoners. This player challenged her at the beginning of this event and beat her in the end. Great to be able to follow this individual battle throughout the event.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
We didn't beat her. She beat us. Yeah. So we lost the rivalry, but it tells us we won. It gives us the rewards and moves us on. And keeps offering us partnerships. All right, we'll play one more. But moving forward, I think we'll be heading back to PGA Tour 2K22. It had a little more consistency than this. Kind of hard to sell a partnership with Green Man Gaming when the game we're
2K Sports and the PGA Tour
highlighting
are delighted to bring you the
is
season-long
absolutely
race
broken.
for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It will certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
No. You got your spot? No. You can't be on my desk. There you go. Yes, I see you, but my hands are busy. And that's 4.
Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Looking really good.
Oh my goodness.
And that's an opening hole par for this
Holy
player.
shit.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's just move on with it.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And here we are with their 4th. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Good stroke. Solid par putt, that. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Absolutely amazed.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Oh, well done. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Playing their fourth shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Oh, what a super shot.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this putt to move into a tie for fourth place. This one's tracking. Oh, so close. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, I'm over here on the 9th. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
That is hunting for the hole. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Green.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Getting ready to play their third. He's 2 shots back. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. And that will take him to 4 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Now look how they attacked this one.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
That dog will hunt.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. Tracking. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with that, we'll move to 5 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher two-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Well, this should find the short grass. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 5-wood.
Same fucking thing, no?
Yeah, well played. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
No, it won't.
This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A par putt awaits. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's not the one he wanted. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yep.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 5th place. Ooh, that almost went down. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Oh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start
Better
firing
off to
at
buy
every
2K
flag stick they
2K.
can see.
Just saying.
Looks like this one's going to the beach.
Yeah.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Probably not.
Ouch, that hurts. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet. Okay, steady now. Putting now for a bogey. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Heading towards the rough, this one. Not the result they were after there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Ooh, right by the hole.
Jesus.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This will be a good bogey.
And that goes in.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not gonna lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards.
Yeah, not
but the
perfect
green,
at all.
once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Even for the day, just outside the top 20. Oh, that one just missed the hole. 9 feet to the cup. That's tracking.
Nope.
Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a 4-footer remaining.
This putt to try and save their par.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. As we head to the 14th. I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Reach the bunkers on the far right.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for.
I don't know why that was up, but okay. Oh.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here. Not a
Pardon
good
me.
spot to be. Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Jesus Christ.
This is their 5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This
Oh,
one's
shit.
for bogey. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
We'll be
Who'd have thought we'd
uninstalling
see
this and
He is behind
reinstalling
his rival.
2K22.
Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
So, yeah, if you head on over to our partners at Green Man Gaming, we
Just a
do
couple more
not
inland
recommend
holes
this
before we
one
head back to the
at all.
ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
This is
He's
just
currently
awful.
trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? And back to the course with the live action. A birdie putt awaits. It was on a good line. And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. Rich the 16th, not a long par 4, but really
No,
requires
it
some accuracy
really
on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the
Oh,
hill, and you
come
can look
on.
down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Setting up in the first cut. That got caught up in a few of the branches.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Jesus.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That gets the job done. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one has eyes for the hole. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. That was a
No.
gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently at +3 for the round.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
At this point, we're just done with it. We're over it.
Second shot here on the 18th hole.
There's no consistency in the swings at all.
Coming up from the bunker.
Backside.
This putt is for a final score of 74.
Starting to look really good.
A par putt on
No,
the
it isn't.
table.
This is for 75.
And that's it for today. Well, there was no doubt this player was one of the players to watch this week, but ultimately, Rich, unable to get the victory.
One of the best
So
players in the
that's gonna
game,
wrap
but
this
just couldn't quite get it out of second
stream.
gear this week. You know, day late, dollar short, however you want to look at it, didn't get the victory.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich
We
Beam,
will
the
be
entire
back this
hardworking
evening
folks
at
and
our
team
regularly
here, I'm Luke
scheduled
Elvey.
time. We
We
will
look forward to your
not
company
be
next
playing
time.
any more of this. As we said, we will definitely be uninstalling, because after 12 levels of play, there is no consistency. Regardless of how you calibrate or what you do, it just doesn't happen. The 3-click is absolute garbage. And I don't like playing with a controller. It's uncomfortable. And about as inconsistent as most. So we will be uninstalling 2K23, going back to playing 2K22, and that's that. Again, we are streaming throughout months of March and April in support of the Canadian Cancer Society. If you're not catching the live stream and you're checking out the VODs later on, there is a link in the description. There's a link in the chat for anybody who's hanging out. Head on over to find out more about the 100 hours of gaming challenge and show your support. Remember, every little bit helps, and every bit of help gives people hope. Until this evening, once again, thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay simply effin' astounding.